Has it ever occurred to any of you the amount of times animals suffer due to animal testing and cosmetics? To hold up. Is the type of product you apply to your face important? Of course it is, and for several reasons. Has it ever occurred to you the amount of times animals suffer due to the cause in animal testing and cosmetics? Hello, everyone. My name is Michelle Magana, and today I will be simply informing you all on the importance and relevance of reviewing a beauty product before purchasing it to ensure that it is cruelty-free. I have gone into a deep investigation regarding this topic in hopes of informing you all in the ongoing cruelty animals continue to face in present time. Coming across several research studies created by others and invest in interesting facts, I do believe it's entirely important to learn about the relevance of this topic to acknowledge the problem that a great majority of people are neglecting. By doing so, you can begin to see the background story on the way products are created and placed in the market without having others suspect that animals are used to create these products. In this speech, I will be just addressing several important things to unveil the cruelty of animal testing. By doing so, I will start off with the problem itself, cause of continuation, and solution to end brutality. Let's begin by discussing the severity of the problem, as it places animals in harmful positions and unnecessary experiments to create many of our beauty products. A great majority of innocent animals are placed in inhuman practices that force the outcome of severe risk or even result in death. According to an article published by Newark and Grigg, known as What is Animal Testing? Examples of animal testing include forcing mice and rats to inhale toxic fumes, forcing and feeding dogs pesticides, dripping corrosive chemicals on rabbits, sensitive eyes. Many other animals are also included in cosmetic testing, as they are locked in cages and have one purpose to fulfill in the eyes of many producers, of course. It's incredible to note that many of these products still go on the market despite being harmful to animals. It can be assumed that many high quality products created have nothing to do with animal testing to create these cosmetics, though this is not the case in several circumstances. Based on another article written by Kathleen Gallagher in 2022, it is left at the hands of the manufacturers to contribute any type of appropriate testing needed for their product. Of course, refusal and discontinuing their testing as thousands of animals proceed to die in high numbers, which brings me straight into my next point, discussing the cause of the continuation in animal testing on cosmetics. Consumers, the consumer behavior can be part of the root cause in purchasing these products. Many can be unaware or decide not to further investigate the product that they have at hand and that they are about to purchase. I myself will not deny that I have purchased products without, being aware of whether or not they were animal test free. And I'm sure that you all were placed in similar situations as I was. So in the article by Mark Strass, America are divided over the use of animals. Some 47% favor the practice, while 52 oppose it, according to a research survey they conducted there. Having a large percentage in favor can be the root cause of continuation. People neglect the situation and do not see the amount of animals that they have allowed it to die because of the testing. Like consumers, producers also choose to ignore the issue associated with animal testing due to several factors. Pricing is, of course, and overseen as one of the top factors. It's important for manufacturing companies to create well-designed products at an affordable price, of course. Without it, like the income will just be shorter upon them. Choosing not to change the way things are run in companies, and coming from New York Times companies, it was stated that their article animal testing that 14 million animals are still being used annually for producing testing upon these cosmetics. A great delay occurred in finding alternatives to their testings, as they stated that they were going to find new ways to recreate these products and just not use animals, of course. Um, Making the public aware of the delays, like I've stated. So, lastly, I would like to discuss a solution to end the hidden ongoing cruelty. After reviewing the problem and the cause, it's important to assess the goods you are purchasing from the store. Cosmetics range in many products created, such as lipsticks, moisturizers, eyeshadows, perfume, concealers, etc. The list just goes on and on. When reviewing an item, it is important that we read the label, we check to see if there is a logo that is cruelty free. So, this may appear to look like a leaping bunny placed in front of the back of the packaging. Um, Sometimes you'll see it in the front or in the back. It just depends on the product and the producer, whether or not they want it in the front or the back. Just whatever they prefer. The article An End to Animal Testing by research by Grace Husson, she states that there are a number of online lists of cruelty-free brands and products to help with making the transitions. It can be more effective to use, the powerful tool of the internet to further investigate whether or not the product is cruelty-free. A variety of lists can exist online that help consumers stay away from brands that support animal testing. Identifying your product is essential to making sure the solution is effective. However, staying on track to purchase only the same items every time would be even better. The internet is one of the most powerful online tools, and the majority of us all have access to this. Moreover, people should be more encouraged in these awarenesses campaigns to purchase makeup, feminine hygiene products, deodorants, household cleaners, cruelty-free brands, and do not test their products on animals. This was all stated by the Scientific Research Ethical Issues, Artificial Intelligence by Rady. She pretty much brings into light the recognition of the issue that is discussed and having the lack of public awareness on the negative positions animals are placed in, making people fail to recognize that, you know, negatives negativity comes from animal testing and it just needs to be addressed and made aware of. So, in conclusion, it is important for one to act and create change in problems like these. We need to end animal testing, and by doing so, it can only be resolved with the power of all people siding together and becoming aware of the problem itself. Animal testing that I have just discussed is the problem itself, followed by the cause and its continuation, and lastly, a solution to help put an end in animal testing. I'd like to encourage you all to further investigate this topic and to help educate others in doing so too. Helping yourself to find the correct cosmetic to be purchased at a store. Siding together, we will all send a powerful message to those who allow and continue animal testing in their corporations. I do believe we can all put an end to this cruelty. Thank you for listening.